Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy B Woods here with another quick 10 at 10. Hope everybody is having a good Sunday morning. Y'all see where I'm at. I had to come swing through right quick, live from BK Studio, man. Shouts out to my boy again, EJ Stu, for everything he's doing. But let me get straight to this point today. Straight to the point, man. And I can be transparent, man. Just been thinking about a lot of different things lately, and I can tell you that church is hard. Church is hard for the person walking through the doors of the church afraid of judgment. Church is hard for the pastor's family, that's always up under that microscope. You know what I'm saying? They're always under that microscope. Church is hard for that prodigal soul that, is returning home. They left, they went astray, but it's finally time for them to come back home, but they're broken and they're battered and beaten up by the world. Church is hard for the girl who looks like she has it all together, but don't. Shouts out to y'all. Church is hard for that couple who fought the entire ride to service. Hello, I've been there before. Church is hard for that single mom surrounded by couples holding hands and being all lovey-dovey and a seemingly perfect family. Shouts out to y'all. But church is hard. Church is hard for the widow or the widower with no invite to even have to get into something to eat after church. Life is hard for that deacon with that estranged child. Church is hard for the person singing praise and worship but overwhelmed by the weight of the lyrics. Think about that. Church is hard for the man insecure in his role as a leader. Woo! Church is hard, y'all. Y'all know church hard. Church is hard for the wife who longs to be led by a righteous man. Church is hard for those nursery workers, for those volunteers who desperately long for a baby's love. Man, church is hard for the single women and also for the single men, praying that God send them somebody, praying for a mate. Church is hard for that teenage girl wearing that scarlet letter, ashamed of her mistakes. Church is just hard, period, for sinners. And I don't know about y'all, but I can be honest with y'all this morning, man. Church is hard for me sometimes. It's hard because, on the outside, it looks all, shiny and perfect. And, Sunday best is in full effect. However, underneath those layers, you'll find a body of imperfect people. Carnal souls and selfish motives. But on the contrary of that church being hard, here's the beauty of church. I'm not bashing the church this morning. I love my church. I just want to bring something to your attention right quick. Here's the beauty of church. Church isn't a building. It's not a mentality, or it's not an expectation. Church is a body. Church is a group of sinners, and we're all saved by grace, living in a fellowship as saints. Church is a body of believers, and they're bounded as brothers and sisters in Christ by an eternal love. Church is a holy ground where sinners stand as equals before the throne of God and before that throne of grace. Church is a refuge for broken hearts, and it's also a training ground for these mighty warriors. Church is a bearer of burdens and a giver of hope. Church is a family, and I love my church family. It's a family coming together, setting aside all differences, forgetting about the past mistakes, and also celebrating with each other and rejoicing over these small victories. Church, the body, and a circle of sinners that of course turn saints is where God resides. And if we ask, he's faithful to come. So even on the hard days at church, the days when I'm at ends with a friend, or whenever I fight with Yolanda because we late again, when I've walked, even when I walk through the doors, like carrying these heavy burdens, sometimes that my heart can't handle. And sometimes I mask that pain with a smile on my face. Even whenever I wear that scarlet letter and I'm under a microscope, which I feel like I am a lot of times. When I fight back tears whenever I hear that choir sing certain songs. When I've walked back into the doors and I'm afraid and I'm broken. After I walk through those doors, after walking away, I have to remember, and you have to remember, God has never failed me. God has never failed me. Just remember that, guys. No matter what you've been going through, no matter what you will go through, God has never failed you. So even though church may be hard, God has never failed you. Alright, so I just want to wish everybody a happy 4th. Thank everybody for the birthday shouts out that you guys gave me earlier this week. Just want to come on right quick, man, and shout that out, man. Church is hard, but God has never failed us. All right, it's your boy B Woods. Another quick 10 to 10. You guys have a blessed, prosperous 4th. Be safe. Look out for those clowns that's out there on the roads and everything. All right, y'all have a blessed one. We out. Peace.